Alright. Nellie Elliott. What responds to we're not sure. Okay. There's always reports of violence, so there wouldn't be a ghost. Anyways, find evidence of paranormal activity with an EMF reader, have a member witness a ghost event, and get an average sanity below 25. We can probably easily get 1 and 2. 3 is a little iffy. How big is this location? Oh, we have multiple cameras. That's not a good sign. Woohoo. That's a pretty little picture. Okay, so there's a little tiny house and a big campsite. It looks like the... Okay, so that little green thing is supposed to represent, like, the, gauge to turn things on. And it's, like, way at the top. And I don't know if this is me down here. I think that little red dot. So it looks like I need to go just, like, charge straight up there to turn it on. Alright, so let's grab us a thermometer, a flashlight, and one of the temperature gauges. Okay, Nellie Elliott. So let's try to get a nice win right off the bat, even though it's kind of the bigger map. Ooh. Lagging. Alright. Note to self, don't turn on the flashlight inside the van. Ooh. It is dark. This flashlight is terrible. Okay, so it looks like... Sorry about that. It looks like you just run straight ahead. Okay. Oh, wait, does it show direction I'm facing? Okay, I think it's just straight ahead. Oh, this is creepy. Let's open this little gate. Not a fun sound. Alright, we're just gonna ignore everything until we can turn on the little, what's it called? The generator. Once we can turn on the generator, the temperature inside the house is at least a little bit more accurate, but I'm not sure it would do much for out here. I don't think I'm heading in the right direction. Okay, we got like a nice little game going. I hope he's not outside. It looked like there was a little like cabin area, and I'm hoping that's where the ghost is, because that'd be way better. I know, the flashlight is so weak. I can barely see anything. Wow. Don't you wish you could just open tents like that? Just one click and it knocks out the entire door. This is like the first tier of flashlight. There is like other tiers, but the game got an update. I'm not sure how recently, but it's my first time playing it. Well, second time playing it since the update, and it reset all of your stats. So like no matter what level you were or how advanced you were, now you have like all beginner stuff. You lost all the money you had, and so a lot of the equipment I've never actually played with because I had better equipment, especially because when I first started playing this game, I played it with other people, and so they kind of bought the better equipment because they played the game before. What is all that walking sound? Is it like right by me? Hello? Bro, I think I'm done die, jeez. How did I die right off the bat? I'm guessing it had to have been a demon because I was really not outside for very long. No way my sanity was below 50. Where am I? Oh, I think that was the shed I ran into. Okay, so we're just gonna die right off the bat, that's fine. Tell me it was a demon though, cause... Okay, it was a demon. My sanity must have just barely hit the threshold to be chased by a demon. I think that is the fastest I ever died. What was that, a 3-minute hunt? That was insane. Alright, we're gonna hit random again and pretend that didn't just happen. I think that I just added everything. Alright, I got it all. Let's start again. Alright, Edgefield Road. That one's gonna be so much easier than the campsite. This cozy house turned into something much more than a home for the living. Tip, be careful of the dark. The ghost can sense you. I know, I was just in the dark because my flashlight is so bad. But it's fine. Everything's fine. That was a nice little warm-up of death. Just to, really make sure we're paying attention. What kind of name is that? Edie. I know it's probably Eddie, but it looks like Edie because there's not two D's. You summoned the ghost with a cursed object? How dumb can you be? Okay, what? Did I grab everything? Okay, I did. Okay, we need to A, have a member witness a ghost event. Easy. Find evidence of paranormal activity with the EMF reader. That one's pretty easy. Detect ghosts with motion sensor. Do I have... Oh, I do have motion sensors now. Okay, so I could do all the things on the list today. What's your name again? Eddie Marsh. Alright, Eddie Marsh. Let's go and investigate your poor little murder. Every time I open the door for the first time, it lags. I'm gonna grab the keys just in case you decide to troll me. Okay, let's go immediately to the generator so I can check temperature. Is the generator in here? I hate it when the generator's in the basement. That's fine, we can hide in the basement. Since I'm on the professional level, there's no, the generator always starts off. Let's open that up. I did see my breath, but it doesn't really count until you have the generator on because it might just be freezing cold that way anyways. So I'm gonna stay in here for just a second to see if I see my breath again. I heard something move and I saw my breath. Okay, this might even just be the ghost room right off the bat. Okay, we're gonna leave the thermometer here. I heard something move. Did you throw something, pretty please? Alright, I heard another thing. Where are you throwing stuff? Is it in this room? Oh, it is in this room. Ooh, a 5! Hi from TikTok, hello! Welcome! I'm guessing you just saw one of my videos. I appreciate you. And I just found the ghost room, so you're right on track for a chance of me getting jump scared. Alright, we're gonna run back to our little tiny van thing. So glad the ghosts can't leave the confines of the house. How did my sanity already drop 60? Watch TV, you just missed it. I had like a 3-minute run where I died like right off the bat. Like it was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen a game that went that fast. I was on the one of the campsite ones, and I was just looking around at the different tents and stuff. And it killed me already. Alright, my sanity's really low. That's not a good sign, but let's go and mark our evidence of freezing temperatures and the EMF 5. So at least he's making it somewhat easy for us to find him right off the bat. Let's see. What do I need to get? So DOTS. I don't need to worry about ghost orbs. Spirit box. So any of these. Yes, I did. I love Phasmophobia. Haven't played recently. Seeing the new update makes me want to play again. Yes. The new update is a little difficult because it reset all of the different things. And so I have all the crappiest equipment. And I'm so used to playing with like all the really high quality equipment. And so it's kind of sad, but also like I get it. Oh, they turned on the light for me. How nice. There's a book. Do we see fingerprints? No fingerprints yet, but it could just be too late. Can I hide in here? Ooh, fingerprints. Okay, do we know what it is right off the bat? Oh no, they did a reset? Yeah, I think so. I used to have a ton of money and access to all the high equipment, and now I don't. Like, I can only buy the little things, and I used to be like a really high level, I mean, not super high, I was like level 200 or something, but now it's like you need to reach level 4 before you unlock the next part, so I think it reset it. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I just solved this right off the bat. Because I saw a little bit of handprints, so I'm pretty sure that counts as ultraviolet, because they no longer have, like, fingerprints being one of the things. And then the EMF 5 was way past the 5 mark and the freezing temperatures. So I think we're good. My sanity's at 60, and since it's not a demon, he can't hunt me yet. this my little camera? Alright, I might just take my cameras and go try to take some pictures. I need to find the bone, and then if he interacts with something, and the cursed object. I'm trying to remember what cursed objects there are. I know that there's like the voodoo doll, the mirror, the cards, which is usually right here. But we're just gonna try. Ooh, hello lag. I swear it's something with thunder. Whenever there's thunder, I lag. But if I can do like a quick get in, get out, take a picture of the bone, that would be a best case scenario. Just so I can make, oh! Okay, did that count? Counted, pick it up. Let's find the cursed object. I thought that towel was another bone. I'm like, since when is there multiple bones in this game? Cursed object, so probably in one of the bedrooms or in here. I don't remember seeing it in the basement where the ghost was, but that photograph looked so creepy. A whole rib cage on the kitchen floor, nice. Yeah, I think they said that this was the one that was caused by violence. And I would definitely say a whole rib cage constitutes as violence. Okay, voodoo doll, where are you? It could be this mirror, right? I'm just gonna take a picture just in case. Nope. That's just a phone, right? That's not the cards. Ah, I feel like I've been in here too long that I'm risking my life looking for this cursed object. Alright, I think after this last door, I just need to run. Yep, I didn't find it. I gotta go. Huh? Oh my gosh, I escaped. I gotta go now. I don't have sanity meds because they're not unlocked for my level yet. Because they reset everything. Oh my gosh. Of course, this is one of the few times it didn't say I had to escape a hunt. Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving right now. I didn't find the cursed object, but... Oh my gosh, okay. Did you guys hear her singing? That was when I first turned off my flashlight. It was because I thought I heard faint singing. Okay, we got the crit ghost. That was nice of her to give me all of the signs right off the bat, especially because I died right off the bat of the last one. Okay. Okay, at least I made 800 bucks. That's pretty nice. I mean, I risked my life, so I would expect a little bit more money than 800 bucks. Ooh, I got the microphone. See, now it says I'm level 7. I used to be so much higher. Yeah, it looks so different. The game summary. Yeah, I didn't witness a single event. Yeah, he hunted. I think it's because I didn't have to spend much time in the room. Time in the dark 4, time in the light 2, time in the ghost room 1 minute. In 1 minute, I found all 3 signs. But yeah, look, this is what the new loadout looks like, which I kind of like, but I kind of hate because it's kind of hard to figure out what you're adding. Especially because they have like these different loadouts you can use, and they have their shop storage, and so it's, I don't know, it's a little confusing, but it's fine. Let me see what kind of stuff I have. Next. See, I think I just doubled up on a bunch of stuff because maybe you already have it if you didn't die. Okay, I just removed everything. Loading. I'm still trying to figure out the new setup. Okay, yeah, I don't want, like, look, it says I have 3 cameras. I don't need to bring 3 cameras because that's just a little bit of a waste of money. But, how do I... Hi, Jake. Ooh, never played this, but it looks interesting. Yes, this is just, like, the pre-screen. You should see it, like, in the game. I remember back when the main menu had a basketball goal. Oh, you still have that. If you go up here... here's the game. So you got like the little basketball post. You have the hacky sack thing. I never actually did this one. Awesome, I did great. This one is probably cool with people. I don't know if you can grab ones in between. Ooh, you can legitimately play Jenga. That's pretty cool. I haven't tried the Jenga tower one. Oh, clearly I'm bad at Jenga. And then also the other little things. Well, point in. Yeah, it is cool. I like this little area, and they changed it to show all of your different equipment over here, so you can actually see, like, the different things. So it still has a lot of the same equipment, you just don't have access to it early on. Wow, you can get a really nice camera, apparently. These are just what the old cameras used to look like. These are the ones that I have access to, these little rinky-dinky ones. But this is so you can see, like, every single thing. Oh. My bad, don't hit space. And then there's like this little brown things. I'm not sure what that is yet. I haven't seen it. And it looks like sirens. Some of this stuff I've never actually been able to play with. And I'm pretty sure the more bones you collect, it will fill out these trophy cases. So you can tell I haven't played a lot since they added these updates, but I think they're pretty cool. Would be more realistic. Oh, sorry, hold on. Allow. They even have a Jenga board. It would be cool if you could upgrade your headquarters. Yes! That'd be cool if it started out with, like, different levels of whatever. Then, like, as you made more money, you could buy more parts. I think they still have the ghost that'll appear if you stand here long enough. Maybe? Maybe they got rid of that. It was kind of cute, though. I liked, like, jump-scaring friends who've never played the game before. Let me see if you can pick this up and shine it around. Because sometimes, like, before they did the update, there was, like, little hidden things you could see that were, like, written on the wall. This is just, like, the same as what you see, like, the little, van over there, but maybe when they updated the area, they got rid of, like, the cute little things written on the wall. I did see that there was an arrow down there, so maybe there's some over by your equipment. Let me just check this area. Oh, there's something. A little squiggly man. Ooh, okay, just more symbols. Like satanic, evil ghost symbols, I'm sure. So there's that little arrow. You know, the arrow points this way. Was that like a sign? Or maybe they're just trying to see how many people they can mess with. I think that's the only stuff they have written places, though. But without further ado, let me make sure I'm buying the right amount of stuff. Squiggly Man, that's the homie. Yes! I absolutely love Squiggly Man. Jake said, would be more realistic if they had ghost fart spray. You ever smell a ghost fart? Okay. Yes, Jake. Thank you for asking. The Content Creators Meetup is this October for TwitchCon. On Thursday and Saturday, we're doing like a meetup for everyone who's coming to TwitchCon. Just for different creators to meet each other, see each other, kind of just to have a designated place for it so you don't have to, like, I don't know, sometimes it can be awkward to try to set things up with different people, and so it kind of just does it for you, so everyone can meet each other, see their friends that they've met online, actually in person. But you can find out more on the Discord, which, do you see Discord if you want to type, see that one? Oh, what was that? Oh, a follower!
We reached
follower
our
goal
followers
met.
goal
Thank
of
you.
60. Thank you, everyone.
That sound was so loud. I don't know how loud it was for you guys, but that was traumatizing.
Hodge TV just followed.
Hodge, thank you. Okay, I think I got 2 of everything. My bad. But let's get this started up. Thank you for the follow. Okay, ready up random. Camp Woodwind. Okay, not the camp I died at, but a camp. This outdoor retreat was evacuated due to some campfire stories coming to life. Tip, listen for distant sounds. That jump scared me more than the game, never again. I know, I need to figure out what that setting is, because that was loud.
New intel. Reports of light switching. Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Light switching. We're at a campsite, but okay. Okay, get an average sanity below 25. Probably not, but I have not unlocked sanity pills yet. So maybe capture a photo of the ghost, detect a ghost present with a motion sensor. The problem with the ghost photo is that you kind of need to do that early on before your sanity drops. But that means you can't be carrying some of the other important stuff. But maybe it's fine. Maybe I'll take it anyways. And the EMF. Oh, this campsite looks big. I had such a hard time finding the generator on the last one. But it looks like, because this little thing I believe is me. I'm not sure how well you can see me pointing at it. But that little thing should be me. So it looks like straight out. Like if I go past that little campfire thing, it should be right there to turn on the generator. So maybe it's fine. What's your name? Mary Carter. Mary Carter, Mary Carter. Let's go outside and figure out what kind of ghost this is. Okay. Oh. I hate that sound. Okay, so it should be right past this. So if you guys see a generator, I'm not even sure what it would look like. Is that... I don't think that's a generator. I think that's just like a regular fire thing. Oh, okay, this has got to be it. Yay, generator on. Ooh, we get a nice light. I like that. Alright, looking for signs of paranormal activity. Okay, good. It's not an outhouse ghost. It would suck so bad to have your final day. Ooh, did you guys hear that? It sounded like a door, but there's not really doors here. Maybe it was me stepping on one of these. I don't know, but it would suck if, like, the way that you died was in an outhouse. Like, that would just be so unfortunate for that to be a final resting place. Especially because ghosts, I don't know, each lore is a little different, but ghosts tend to haunt the area that they died in if they have, like, unfinished business. So a lot of times it's like a murder or something. So imagine if you were murdered in an outhouse. That would be just so horrible. I have not seen any EMF. I didn't bring the one, the actually important thing to tell temperature, but maybe it doesn't matter because we're outside, so the generator's not gonna help too much with the temperature. This place actually isn't as big as I thought it was. It looked so much bigger on the map. I swear I heard a footstep when I wasn't walking. That generator's gonna make it hard to hear if I do hear something, you know? Wait, I saw it move, but maybe it moves slightly when you turn. Ghosty, ghosty, can you give me a hint? Alright, we're gonna get something different then. We're just gonna drop this stuff right by the giant tree. Maybe... Okay. Maybe I can see something with, like, the temperature, or maybe I can talk to it? I don't know where he is, though, but it's such a small area, and he has no activity. He's just a chill ghost, okay? Let's try talking to him. Maybe he's nice. Hello, how old are you? What's your name? Where are you? Are you there? Give us a sign. How old are you? What's your name? I'm gonna ask one more. How old are you? I guess homie doesn't want to talk to us. Ooh, I gotta turn that off though. That's an awful sound. Temperature gauge. This temperature one is so much harder. I shouldn't have turned to look at it. Dang it! I don't know how to solve the campsite ones. All the campsite ones I've ever done, I've died at. maybe she has poor social skills. I think she did, because instead of giving me a nice, friendly hug, she accidentally strangled me to death. So maybe she needs to work on her social skills a little bit. But, okay, campfire site ones are bad. Oh, dang it, now I have to rebuy it. Another demon. The last campsite one was a demon. You know what? I'm gonna check. Game summary. She didn't even have an event. She just straight up hunted the moment she could. Time investigating, 4 minutes. 4 minutes flat to get killed. Alright, I guess I gotta buy my stuff again. I really don't need that many cameras. Add? Let's see. Dang it, that's how I add everything. I don't like that one. Ooh, that one has everything that I don't have access to. But it's fine. We'll just bring all this extra stuff and we won't die this time. Okay. Random, but don't give me a campsite. Don't give me a campsite. Sunny Meadows restricted. I've never played this map. This vast asylum holds more than just cobwebs and debris. Some say you can still hear the screams. Tip, be careful of the dark, the ghost can sense you. Okay. Okay, a vast asylum. I thought the campsites were big. I've never even played Sunny Meadows before. Because it's new to the last update from the time that I played. But, I have played an Asylum one before, but that was before they changed it for the update and made, like, the restricted version and stuff. Mostly because I played with my brother and some of his friends before, and he decided that we should play on Nightmare mode in the Asylum, and that was traumatizing, and I think 3 out of the 4 of us died. But, you know, maybe that was just a one-time thing, and I'm not gonna die again.
There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby.
Of course it's a
This
cursed
must be the
object.
reason that the ghost was summoned here.
Okay.
Take a look.
Ghost
You may be able
present.
to use it
Can
to
you
your
stop
advantage.
talking, sir? Alright. Detect ghost presence with a motion sensor. Get an average sanity below 25%. That might not be an option. And 5 evidence of paranormal activity with an EMF. That one should be easy. Oh no. Oh no. It is so big. Where is even the generator? It's on the 2nd floor. Is that stairs? If it's just on the stairs, that one shouldn't be too easy. How do I even get to the stairs? That's massive. Hopefully the ghost in the asylum has better social skills, right? Where is the stairs? Because the stairs are how I get to the generator. These pictures are not very helpful. Before the update, their pictures were not so descriptive. Like, it didn't show, like, the actual lights and stuff, like how this courtyard. They were just little gray squares. Hello.
Thagulp_ just followed.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Hi, PJ. How are you? It's nice to see you. Okay, we're just gonna go straight forward with this. It's massive. I'll try to look for stairs immediately. It's so hard to tell. Oh, but what I was saying is the little gray things, if it was stairs, it had, like, stairs very clearly on it. Where these are kind of hard to tell what's stairs and what's not. But that little green thing is for sure the generator. So, we have to get the generator on fairly quickly because otherwise we, like, seeing, like, the freezing temperatures means nothing. It's like if you see a breath or anything, that's not actually a ghost sign. That just means that you're in a place with no power. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't keep clicking random. Okay. Usually the cursed object is in the 1st or 2nd room when it's a giant building like this. So I'm just gonna look right off the bat for the cursed object. I don't see it. Okay. I'm gonna go with this door first. This door has promise. Maybe I should keep this one on. Ooh, oh, I thought that was stairs. Oh my god, I found the stairs right off the bat, but no. So PJ, how you been? I haven't talked to you in forever. Wait, there's another door right here. Ooh. Nice little, creepy waiting room. As all asylums need. I don't like how loud, like, every third footstep is. I feel like I'm walking with, like, a... I don't know, something in my shoe. Ooh, stairs! Stairs! We found the stairs, guys! Generator, generator, where are you? I thought the generator was right under the stairs. Did I hear breathing? Or am I just, like, hearing things now? Oh, generator! Yes! Okay. Now we can actually check for power. I'm actually gonna go straight back upstairs. And turn on the main light or something just so I can make sure I know when the generator's on or off. Okay. Actually, maybe I want the light on in this room so I can see it from the van or whatever. Do you see a light switch? There's a small chance I'm just blind and walked right past it. No? There's no light switch. Okay. Oh! Yes! Alright. We got some light on. We can't have too many lights on because then the generator's gonna go out again and that sucks. Why is there like running water sound? Oh, there's a cute little water feature. Okay. My sanity's doing decent. Ooh. My ghost is feeling a little feisty right now, so maybe we'll wait before we go back in. But I'm hoping it's on the first floor close to the door because that always makes it easier. I played the high school once by myself. Well, I played it a couple times by myself, but one of the times, the ghost room was like on the other end of the school. So every time you would drop off like your 2 equipments, and then you'd have to run all the way back to the van, grab your stuff, run all the way back to the ghost room. There was a whole big thing, but luckily I had sanity pills for that one, and I don't for this one. So, it looks like she's calming down a little bit. Who are you? Jack Knight. Okay, so he's calming down a little bit. So let's go back in and look around. Hopefully in the first few rooms. If he could just give me a couple of signs right off the bat, like 2, that'd be great. So we don't have to stay in this asylum for very long. You know what? I'm left-handed, so we'll go left. Ugh. I do not like that. Ew! Eh! Okay. So there was a little bit of a massacre in the church. Nothing to worry about. This is totally not traumatizing. I don't know what that was, but what does that say? Kerschgerfrick? I swear I keep hearing like a hissing sound. Is that like supposed to be the flames? I don't think it's the flames. Ooh, you wanna be cool if the ghost was able to like blow out the candles in this room? Cake face. What does cake face mean? Oh. Okay, so I just circled back. That's the door I went in through. These are the stairs down, but it says that there's a lot in this first floor. So how do I get there? This is a closed off area. Oh wait, maybe I should check it anyways. Okay, this area is closed off. So let's just not worry about that. It's not super cold in here, so we're just gonna assume that those 2 rooms are fine. I swear I keep hearing something really faint. But I'm really confused how to get to the other rooms in this building. There's a lot of upside down crosses and stuff. I keep seeing light changes, but I don't know how much of that is like... Okay. We're just gonna assume it's not upstairs then, because I don't know how to get to the other rooms. I'm gonna check my sanity again though. I'm a little worried about how long I've just been standing in the dark. Okay, this new asylum is definitely sketchier than the last one. Mostly because the corridors seem to be a lot narrower. Alright, I'm at 70. If I get to 60% or lower sanity, then a demon can hunt me. And if it's 50 or below, then anything can hunt me. So luckily my sanity's not going down too low, but I'm not finding even the ghost room, so I can start getting hints. I'm just gonna head straight downstairs. I keep hearing like faint sounds, so maybe she's just, I'm sorry, I think it's a he this time. Maybe he's just like really far downstairs. Oh, I was hoping there was a light for this, I thought I heard a door. Maybe the door's downstairs? Okay. Not this door. Okay, the temperature is staying around 20 degrees Celsius. Could have been this door. I think it's too long to tell now. This room's probably checking out. It's still at 20. This flashlight sucks so bad. I don't know. All those like breaths and stuff. I don't know if that is like, ew. If that is part of this map or if it's part of the ghost, because there's a lot of ghosts that I haven't experienced yet. I'm starting to think that's just the sound of the map, because when you clicked on the map, it said that you can still sometimes hear the screams. That's a lot of blood, bro. I don't know what that sound was, but I'm pretty sure when you execute someone, there's not blood splatter. I'm not liking all these extra sound effects. I just heard a help. Okay, we're still at 20. Okay, this is not what a sane asylum should be, y'all. It's not a murder. Like we don't bring you people here to torture them to death. What is this? Okay. I really need to find... Ew. Is that teeth? If I can get any kind of hint. Any hint. I'm good with one. I can take just one and run with it, you know? You know what? I can even guess without having one. I can be like, you know what? He hasn't killed me yet, so I know. He hasn't killed me yet, so I know it's not a demon. He hasn't turned off my generator a ton, so that rules out, like, the Hantu. There's not a ton of interaction, so it's not the twins. They're not messing with me, so I doubt it's a poltergeist or a mimic. I just want to leave. They did. No, wait, that's on. Okay, I thought he turned it off for a second. I'm really confused. I don't know how to find this ghost. I feel like I just searched the whole area, and all I heard was the general sound effects, but nothing like specific. Can I ring this? I can. I like that you can do random things like that in the game, like play the piano. But I can roll out... See, he was being super active, but also, like, I don't know how to get to the courtyard or any of these other buildings. I feel like I couldn't access more than half this location. Have any of you guys played this map before? Because I am, like, genuinely confused. I'm easy to kill right now, so I'm surprised they didn't come for me, but... I'm gonna rule out any super violent demon. So it's probably not a poltergeist, not a demon. They didn't turn off my thing, so I'm gonna rule out that one. Probably not the mimic or the twins. I don't remember if Phantom is violent. Possessed living things, they like to be sketchy. Your sanity would drop faster. I swear, ever since the update, your sanity just plummets, bro, like, so fast. And it's probably not a Wraith or a Banshee. I know those ones are kind of violent. I don't know why, but I'm feeling Reiju, so let's look what a Reiju is. Reiju. I feel like I'm blind. Oh, there it is, number 19. A demon that thrives on electrical current. While generally calm, they can be agitated when overwhelmed with a lot of power. A Reiju can siphon power from nearby electrical devices, making it move faster. Reijus are constantly disrupting electrical equipment when attacking, making them easier to attack. It is a demon! This game would scare me, but it looks so fun. It sometimes is terrifying, but sometimes it's really not, because, like, I mean, this one was kind of gross, but I haven't seen him at all, so he hasn't really been scary. I feel like you're in Supernatural. I actually love Supernatural, so that's part of why I like this game so much. But hi, Kiko. I don't think it's gonna be a demon, because I feel like they would have killed me already. But welcome in, terrified me, Zach. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go in one more time just to see if I can access these outer doors, because I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get there. And the only 2 rooms it shows are the rooms I checked out. I guess I could take a spirit box instead of the thermometer and ask it what room it's in. Sometimes it will tell you. I always turn the wrong way. Okay, I am likely to die though, because I got some fairly low sanity. Hello! What? Oh my gosh, okay, so if you haven't played the game, that was a hunt. If you want to have a chance to escape the hunt, you're supposed to run away from it, hide in a corner, don't talk because it has a voice sensitivity, so it will find you if you talk, and turn off all lights. Like, turn off your flashlight, turn off any devices, otherwise he'll get you, so that's why I suddenly went quiet and stood in the corner. Okay, but he did have EMF 5. Alright, let me see what catch up on chat real quick while I recover from my heart attack. I don't know what happening, but whatever it is a demon, and it needs Jesus. Alright, maybe he just can't find you because the map's too big. Yeah, maybe he's having as much of a hard time finding me as I'm having a hard time finding him. So a lot of the ones I crossed off, it crossed off with EMF 5. I really don't think it's freezing temperatures, so let's see what that narrows it down to. Honestly, it could be any of these because I didn't try them, but as soon as I turn on the spirit box, he attacked. That could just be because my sanity is so low. But it wants me to get my sanity lower. I think I'm gonna risk going in one more time and dying. But we don't need EMF because we just checked it. Oh, I already threw it. Okay, we're good. So no EMF. Let's bring the ghost box and what do you think? The book? We can bring a book. I really don't want to die, but I almost never get that average sanity below 25, so I think I'm gonna try it. I can't believe he was in that very first room I checked, bro. Like, that's kind of rude. Especially because I went in there like 3 times before I decided not to go. Alright, hold on. What's your name? Are you there? How old are you? What do you want? Here's a book. What do you want? How old are you? Give us a sign. Can you write in the book? Ah! He opened something. Where did I even put the book? Did I really throw the book on top of the books? Oh, it's right there. Can you write in that, please? No? Okay. Thanks for your time. I'm sorry, I just don't want to stay here. My sanity is so low, I gotta go. If this door slams... Okay. When a hunt starts, it will slam that door and make it so you can't leave. Oh, he was mad. He was mad I was talking to him. No! I didn't get the sanity low enough. Oh, I really wanted the sanity low enough. Do I risk it, guys? I don't want to lose like the 300 game dollars. But I think I'm gonna do it. He opened the door, so I'll take. Do I need UV? Yeah, I'll take UV. I'll check on the little ghost book again. Maybe I'll take a photo of something to give me a little extra money for my death. He looks like he calmed down, so we're gonna go back in and try not to die. Okay. Good vibes. Let's go. Okay. So he started the hunt right when I entered the room. See, he spiked up to a 10 in activity. Did I at least get it? I did not get. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm at 26. Please. What do I need to do? And I threw my my UV light. It went. Ah! It worked. We're counting it. Let's guess what it is. We're gonna go with. You know, I did have feelings it could be a Reiju. You know, I left that thing on, the temperature thing, and he did turn off the lights. He could be upset, but let's read on the other ones just in case. We'll uncross Wraith. So, spirits. Spirit. Spirits are very common ghosts. They are very powerful but passive, only attacking when they need to. They defend their place of death with the utmost degree, killing anyone that is caught overstaying their welcome. A spirit can temporarily be stopped by burning incense. Well, I didn't bring the incense because I'm not high enough level anymore to actually bring that. But, that spirit box, he refused to talk to me, so I don't know about that one. But, I guess it could be that one because he didn't really do much until I returned to that room and then he attacked me. So it could be a spirit. Wraiths are one of the most dangerous ghosts that you will find. It is also the only known ghost that has the ability of flight and has sometimes been known to travel through walls. Strength. Wraiths almost never touch the ground, meaning it can't be tracked by footprints. And weakness. Wraiths are afraid of salt and will actively avoid it. Alright, well I don't have salt. Myling. Also, if you're worried, they can't kill you in the van. So we're totally safe in this van. Myling. I made you out of clay. Myling. There he is. Myling is a very vocal and active ghost. They are rumored to be quiet when hunting their prey. He was like moaning in my ear, so I don't think it was him. They frequently make paranormal sounds. Now, I don't know how much of that was the map and how much was him because I've never played this map before. So I can't totally rule that one out. Goryo, okay. When a Goryo passes through the DOTS projector, using a video camera is the only way to see it. Strength. A Goryo will usually only show itself on camera if there's no people nearby. And weakness, they are rarely seen from far from their place of death. I feel like a Wraith would have killed you by now. Yeah, I do feel like it would have. That was one of the ones I did cross out because it didn't seem super violent. But let's check. We still have to check into... I think we just read Myling. So let's look at Obake, the last one. Obake. Obake are terrifying shapeshifters, capable of taking on many forms. They've been seen taking on humanoid shapes to attract their prey. Did I see him? I don't think I actually saw the ghost this one. Strength. When interacting with the environment, an Obake will rarely leave a trace. I did have a really hard time finding any evidences, so it could be that guy. I'm gonna read Reiju one more time. I think he was the one who likes power. Yeah, electrical currents. So he did turn off the power. He was mad when I left that spirit box thing on. DOTS I didn't check. Ghost orbs I didn't check. So I feel like it could very reasonably be him. So I'm just gonna guess him because if I go back in, I'll die. I didn't get much, but I got some. The important part is that I'm not dead. Okay? I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Alright, let's see. If it's one of the ones that I crossed off, I'm gonna be really confused. There's a Goryo! That's fine. He was one of my options. I just felt more like it fit the other one. Oh, but I still made some money. I don't really feel like I did anything to earn money, but okay. Wow, that one is 21 minutes. Very unlike the ones that were 4 minutes. Alright. The important part is I did not die. So I still have all my equipment. That's nice. I'm gonna do random again, but if it keeps giving me a campsite or one of the massive maps that are better for a team, then the next time I won't. Farmhouse. Okay, I like farmhouses. A beautiful traditional house in the woods. It's a shame nobody was around to hear the residents running for their lives. Tip. Read your journal by pressing J for more information. Okay. We're going to redeem ourselves for the last one, and, you know, the two where I died immediately, and we're going to get all 3 evidences for this ghost. All 3 is going to be great, and, totally won't be traumatizing.
All right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare
Jessica
a report before
Anderson.
starting the investigation.
I hate how long this guy talks for.
I've got nothing else to report, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, I feel like he heard me. Normally he has like a whole spiel after that. I say that he's annoying and he says, I have nothing else to report. I feel like I low-key made him feel bad. I'm sorry. Alright, Jessica Anderson. Number 1, have a member of your team witness a ghost event. That one's usually easy unless it's a demon. Number 2, find evidence of paranormal activity with an EMF reader. And number 3, detect a ghost presence with a motion sensor. Alright, Jessica. Let's do this. Please don't kill me. Ooh, it's snowing. That's so cute. I've been thinking about replaying Fallout 4. I haven't touched that game in forever. Alright. Ooh, I forgot to check where the generator is. Uno momento. I hate searching the whole house for it because for the longest time, I would just search everywhere for it until I learned that you can actually check this picture and it'll have that little icon there. So now I'm going to look at that every time. So it looks like it's on the 2nd floor in the corner. Well, not in the corner, but like against the wall. So we'll immediately find the stairs and try to go to the south part of the house. But I can't wait until I get the upgraded flashlight, because, ooh. Play New Vegas. I do own New Vegas. But also, hi. How are you? Generator, where are you? I feel like it's either in this room's corner or the other room's corner. Why would you have the generator in your bedroom? I'm so confused. Wasn't it on the south side of the building? I guess I could have this on, just because. Oh, you can't. Am I just like totally lost? Wasn't that right where the generator was? I'm so confused. Imagine not playing League with the boys. I know, I'm sorry. I felt like playing Phasmophobia for this stream. Last time when I streamed this, I got so many jump scares. I'm really confused about where this generator is. I do like playing League, for streams, but the problem is that there's so much downtime in between rounds, especially if you're not playing ARAMs, that I've noticed that there's a massive drop in viewer. Oh, thank you.
Just followed.
Thank you for the follow. I really need to turn that sound down because I don't know how loud it is for y'all, but it's like deafening to me. But thank you. Yeah, anyways, I noticed a huge dip in viewers because there's such a lull between matches in League of Legends. I mean, obviously I don't have a ton, but hi. I'm so confused on the generator. I'm gonna go back and look in the truck and see what the heck I'm supposed to be looking at. I swear, you guys saw it, right? It said 2nd floor on the south edge against the wall. And I went into those 2 bedrooms. I lost 20 sanity just looking for it. Alright. I did go up this first set of stairs, and so maybe that's... Oh. Wait, you can't get to that spot from the stairs I went up. I have to go up a different set of stairs. Need to oil them stairs. Attic? No, the attic was blocked off. There's not a 3rd floor. Wait. Oh, there is a basement, so that is technically 3 floors. Man, this place is giganimous. Okay. Alright, I need to find that other set of stairs then. I really need to get that generator on before I can start figuring out what kind of ghost it is. Also, can we just mention this lady's sanity? I'm not her sanity, her, how quickly she runs out of stamina. I mean, I know I also have no stamina, and so I'd probably also be huffing and puffing like she is, but like, hers is a life or death situation. Like, there is ghosts chasing her, there's monsters all around, she keeps dying every other round. You would think that she'd be able to run for more than 3 seconds before she starts dying. Oh wait, this goes outside. Okay. But where's that other set of stairs then? This goes outside too. I'm so confused. This looks like it could be a generator room. I feel like I hear a radio in the distance. Okay, I can hide in there. Yeah, I definitely hear a radio. So the ghost is probably trying to tell me what room she's in, which I appreciate, but I'm getting so turned around since I can't turn any lights on yet. Maybe I just need to find the source of the ticking. It's a pipe bomb. No, what? I'm so confused. Wait, is this the... Wait, no, this is the back door. I thought I somehow got turned around to the front door. How do you get to that 2nd set of stairs? I'm so confused with the layout of this house. I'm gonna die before I even find the 2nd flight of stairs. I think I just saw my breath, but again, I don't have the generator on, so it's not gonna do anything. I'm so confused. If I was a generator, where would I be? Hello, thank you for the follow.
Silent_night just followed.
Ooh, that sounds really close. Ghost, I'm trying to find you. Keep turning on radios. See, here's a set of stairs, but it's... I'm an idiot. I thought it was blocked off. But thank you for the follow. You were right. It's in the attic. I'm sorry. I thought it was blocked off. Alright, well, I just wasted half my sanity. I hope this is your room, because, we don't have much time left, little ghost. I'm so sick of this house already. Where is even... I need a better flashlight immediately. I can't find anything. Oh, you can't just walk off that. in the hallway upstairs. Yeah, I did see, some breath there. Ooh. I hear things getting thrown around. 5! Thank you! Much appreciated. And I saw my breath. That's 2. Alright, freezing temperatures plus EMF 5. I need to get out of here ASAP because I know my sanity's low. So it's in that little room. I'm so glad it turned on the radio because it would have been so hard to find him if he didn't turn on the radio. I'm so glad that wasn't a hunt. It looks like it went up to 10. How is that not a hunt? Oh, it's not a demon probably. Because it would have had to have been a demon to hunt right then. Alright, so EMF 5, freezing temperatures. Wow, that narrowed it down a ton. Let's read these guys real quick. So, a djinn is a territorial ghost that will attack when threatened. It also has been known to be able to travel at significant speed. Strength. A djinn will travel at faster speed if the victim is far away. Weakness. Turning off the location's power source will prevent the djinn from using its ability. I just barely found the generator and now it's telling me to turn it off. Shade. Alright, a shade has been known to be very shy. There is evidence to suggest that a shade will stop all paranormal activity if there are people nearby. Strength. Shades are much harder to find. Weakness. The ghost will not enter a hunt if there are people nearby. So it can only hunt you if you're far away? That's kind of odd. Oni. Onis love to scare their victims as much as possible before attacking. They are often seen in their physical form, guarding the place of their death. No. They're active when they drain sanity fast. I really don't think it's this one. Use the Ouija board. Okay, I've used the Ouija board once in my life and died immediately. Because you have to say something like, you ask it a question, and then you have to say, like, goodbye or something like that before you drop it, otherwise it will immediately start a hunt. But I don't remember what the word is that you say to make it not kill you. Okay, lastly, let's look at the twins. These ghosts have been reported to mimic each other's actions. They alternate their attacks to confuse their prey. Strength. Either twin could be angered and initiate an attack on their prey. Weakness. The twins will often interact with the environment at the same time. Okay, he turned on the radio, but then I heard some things being thrown, so I guess it could be that. Okay, I don't think we have any good hints of what it is. I can't be hunted yet. Ooh, so let's bring a motion sensor and let's see what I need. Okay, I really don't think it's going to be the Oni, so I'm just going to cross that off. It's not going to be that. So Spirit Box, Ghost Writing, or Ultraviolet. So let's buy Spirit Writing just because that one's really easy. So use the Ouija board and ask it to play hide and seek. So far it's already been playing hide and seek. That guy was hard to find. Mostly because the house layout sucks. Maybe that's why he died. Maybe he just couldn't find the way out of his house and he starved to death. Oh. He already turned the thing back off? Do you know how hard it was to find that? Let's put this right here. Alright. Thanks. Let's turn this back on so I can turn on some lights, because if you have lights on, your sanity doesn't go down as fast, but if you stay in the light too long, they're gonna hunt you. But if you stay in the dark too long, they're gonna hunt you, so basically, they're gonna hunt you either way, so might as well just have the light on, right? And the Ouija board isn't always available. I'll be back. Wow, that light turned on so many. I appreciate that. So every single map will have one of the cursed objects, but it's random which one it will have. So it might have the Ouija board. Don't think I've seen it yet, but mostly I was looking for a generator, so I don't actually know. Ooh, okay, I'm now huntable. Awkward. Did I get the motion sensor? Maybe I should have moved it closer. I didn't think about that. I just wanted to stick it in there, you know? What else do I need? I need Spirit Box and Ghost... Oh, Ultraviolet and Spirit Box. I have not gotten a ghost reading ever since the update. I don't know if they changed the phrases that you can ask, or if I'm just very unlucky. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Are you there? Oh. I'm an idiot. I guess that answers my question. Yes, she was in fact there. I literally said that my sanity was low enough to be hunted. Oh. I look so ugly when I'm dead. I just wanted to get another hint, but I probably should have just guessed and packed it up. A miling. Was that the one I crossed off? I hope that wasn't the one I crossed off. Alright. Do I not lose my stuff anymore? I thought on professional you lost stuff when you died. For experienced ghost hunters, the ghost room can rarely change, no setup time, short hunt grace period, long hunt duration, sanity pills are stored little sanity, fuse box starts off, much fewer hiding places. Okay, so maybe, I could have sworn if you die, you lost all of your equipment. So I'll stick with professional. It looks like I still have my equipment turned on. So, we're gonna go with random. Fingers crossed, give me a small house. Oops. Okay. Okay, well, maybe we can redeem ourselves so we don't have another 4-minute loss at the campsite. This outdoor retreat was evacuated due to some campfire stories coming to life. Tip, ghosts have been known to target those who stay in the light too long. I just said that one. Now I feel like it's like, reaffirming me. Let's see what time it is. Okay, it's only 45. We are good. Okay, I died at this one last time, but it's a very small campsite. Linked to a cursed object. Have a member escape a ghost during a hunt. That's probably not very likely since this map is very tiny and not a lot of places to hide. Paranormal activity with an EMF and sanity below 25%. Alright, this guy is just trying to make me die as many times as possible, but, you know, whatever. Grant Sweeney. Alright, hopefully he did not die in that itty-bitty outhouse. Ready for a terrible sound? I hate that sound so much. Alright, so, the little generators on that other side. Oh, they left their marshmallows out in the rain. That's sad. Alright, generators on. Temperature is going to be really hard to tell because we are in an outdoor environment. Ugh. Alright. Let's check some places out. We're looking for any sign of anything. Oh, it's so small. Okay. I assume he can only be in the really big ones. Or possibly just in this general area. I don't know if you have to like if he'd be in one of these specific tents. You know, it's supposedly really dangerous to yell their name, but these campsite ghosts tend to attack me immediately anyways. So I'm just gonna say, Grant Sweeney, which little one are you in? I don't know why I have such heavy footsteps when I'm literally outside. Alright, well I saw nothing. So for the time... Oh, I didn't check this first one. Because I ran past it. Grant Sweeney. Ooh, skull! I'm gonna go grab my photo camera and take a picture of the bone. Then throw a couple more things out there. I really don't know how to find the ghost on the campsite. The last one I died in literally 4 minutes. because it's such a small area. Like you just saw, I looked at all of those individual tents. And like, is it just that he's haunting the entire area? Like, is that the hardship of this one? I'll grab the book. Grab it. And I took a photo of the bone. Wait, what was my sanity? Okay, we're at 87. We are doing A-okay on that. But, I cannot climb over those. Alright. Photo. Bone counted. We'll pick it up. Get some bonus moolah. And I guess we'll just throw this out there. I really don't know, like, if he's haunting this whole area? As soon as I pass that little gate, I should be safe. So maybe I'll just throw a bunch of this stuff out. You know what? Let's look for ghost orbs. Maybe that would tell us something. Oh, I forgot it's such a little tiny thing. If there's ghost orbs, which there isn't ghost orbs very often, but if there is, it would at least tell us if he's haunting a specific area, or if it's just this entire area. So if you gotta look at that itty bitty green screen, and if you see any like circles bouncing around, I did see my breath, but again, I don't know how reliable that is, just because we're outside. Oh, I heard something, but now I'm lagging. Alright, we're gonna assume... Ooh, I saw. Alright, we're gonna assume he's haunting the area of the generator. So let's move some of this stuff. Oh, I forgot I'm holding this. Okay, we'll throw that right there. Here you go. Let's pick up the EMF and the thermometer. Oh, it's too late since he moved this stuff to pick up any signs. So let's throw all that crap down and pick up some more crap. Forgot about the camera. We probably don't need the camera necessarily, but... Okay, my sanity's at 75. We're doing okay. Wow, that thunder is so loud. Okay, we can do some UV. Although that only shows fingerprints on doors. I guess it would show it on the bathroom door. Alright, let's go check him out again. He was nice enough to alert us. We've got the generator still on. I think we're doing A-okay. I just saw that. Hold on. Ooh, don't throw the flashlight. That is so dumb to throw. No, we don't want that one. Where is there... There we go. Okay. What was the thing you threw over here? This pot thing? Okay, we're getting a 4. Alright, we can work with a 4. Okay. I'm so glad my sanity wasn't low enough to hunt me. I should have looked at him. I know it's always more funny if you look at them, but I always get too alarmed and just go quiet and hide. Where did I even drop my thing? Wait, lightning, do that again so I can find it. Wow, I can run so fast in crawl mode. I don't remember what other thing I dropped. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we did have an EMF 4, but not any higher. Oh, he did something over here. What was it? What was it? Oh, did he write that? It was probably there before. Oh, please don't tell me your bathroom ghost. That's so sad. Can you not? Okay, what's the one that they just constantly defend their place to the death? Because I feel like he's very upset that I'm, like, standing in his area. Freezing temperatures. We didn't have EMF 5, probably. He didn't write in the book yet. Yet. It's a yet. What's my sanity? So if it was a demon, he probably would have just barely killed me. So it's probably not the demon. But which one's the one where they just really protect their area? Was it the shade? Shade, 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 shade. No, that one's shy. Very much not the shade. Maybe it was the Jinn. Okay, that Jinn is the territorial ghost that will attack when threatened. They also have been known to travel at significant speed. Okay, so it could very well be a Jinn. Just in case I die, I want to go on record and vote Jinn. Okay. What do I need to get a Jinn? If it were to be a Jinn, how did I just lose it? Okay, then we'd need Ultraviolet and EMF 5. I don't know about the EMF 5. He moved something and it was an EMF like 3.5. But I guess maybe. Perhaps. I don't really want to speak to him. I feel like that's a great way to die. He looks somewhat chill. Okay, he just dropped down to 0, so let's go back in. He hasn't turned off the generator, so he's a nice guy so far. I really don't know how the UV thing's gonna work, since there's not really any doors for him to leave fingerprints on, except for these 2 stalls. But I don't know, can you leave fingerprints on more than just a like a door? I thought it was really only a door. Let's put up this like right here. Did it just disappear into the void? No! My motion sensor! Alright, do you see ghost orbs? I don't see a ghost orb. I definitely think this is his little area. Alright, we're gonna throw that. Dang it, I was hoping it would count as like interaction. Maybe I'll put this more like right here. Wow, I threw that really far. Put it like right here. Let's see. You still didn't want to write in the book? Are you sure? It'd be really helpful if you wrote in the book. Sir. Sir. Can you please write in the book? Or give me any other sign of evidence besides freezing temperatures. I heard you. Are you doing something? Yes, I did at least get a picture of the skull, and I did pick it up, so I should get bonus money from that. Let's see if it was a Jinn. Jinn. There's a Phantom.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Was Phantom even one of the options? Alright, bone evidence gave me an extra 25, and then taking a photo of the bone before I picked it up gave me an extra 10. So at least I made 30 bucks for death. I feel like they should reimburse me a little more for my life. Oh, you know what? I have auto buy on. That's probably why I keep getting my stuff back. I just need to keep track of my money. I have 9,900. The problem is I'm not getting a ton of experience because I keep dying, so I'm not getting the better equipment. But I don't really want to switch to a different... You know what? I'm going to stay on professional. Before the update, I played on professional, so I'm going to stay on it. Alright, ready up, start. Hello? Okay, the Brownstone High School. Let's search one of the biggest maps. Shut down due to unnatural deaths, this isolated school has been abandoned for decades. Tip, listen for distant sounds. You know, these tips kind of are bad. They should give me more tips like how to tell if the ghost is going to kill you the next time you go out. Or how to find a clue when you can't find a clue. I don't mind the high school as much when I had a better camera. The problem is that it's such big corridors and just big sections of area that if you don't have a good flashlight or the lights on, that it's really hard to see anything. So it's going to be like almost black for you guys. Alright, Andrew Jones. The most basic name you can have. Get an average sanity of below 25. No thank you. Have a member of your team escape a ghost during a hunt. No thank you. Capture a photo of a ghost. No thank you. I'm not going to do any of those things. I swear my little case assignment guy wants me to die. He's like just trying to think of funny new ways he can kill off the people he has going out and hunting. Okay, if I remember right, okay, yeah. So if you go up the stairs, it's like right there for the generator. And it's the stairs on this side. I think we're flipped. We are flipped. It's the stairs on this side for you guys. That should be where the generator is. Should be. Da 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 da. See, look how dark and creepy it is. But it should be relatively easy for me to find the generator just because I've played this map several times before. In fact, the generator might even be under the stairs instead of over. No, it's not right there, so it must... Ooh. See, something about the lightning, bro. I'm not even by any windows, and still the lightning causes like that itty bit of lag. So I think that the generator is supposed to be right in this area. Could have sworn it was on the stairs though. I did have one time where this was the ghost room. That was very helpful because I didn't have to travel very far to like go check things out. But I'm so confused. I could have sworn, unless they changed it with the update, that the generator was under this staircase. Because there was a Hantu I was hunting in here, and I had to keep going under the stairs, flicking it on, and running up the stairs into the first door where he was. So now I'm just very confused. So it looked on the mini-map like it was still on the stairs. And unfortunately, you can't hide in any of those lockers. They're not legitimate hiding spots. Ooh, music box! Okay, that is one of the cursed objects. The cursed object of this map. So if I take a picture of that, that counts as like your extra photo money. So I might just run and grab the thing, take the photo of that real quick, and just so I can have a little extra money. But let's look again and see where that generator is supposed to be. I only lost 4% sanity. We're chilling. So we're on the bottom floor. I go up to that main area, I went to those little stairs, and I went up, okay? And if you go up, oh, they put it on the other side now. Why would you do this to me? Why? Unless it's random. Does it change its location? But let's go take a ooh, lag. Let's go take a picture of the music box, and then we can just leave the camera right beside it and go pick back up my thermometer. I think it was on either first or second bench. There it is. Okay, take a little picture. Alright, don't pick it up though. The music box is not one that you want to pick up. The only one that I think is sometimes fun to pick up is the tarot cards, because they can sometimes be good. Sometimes they immediately start a hunt. Not so fun. But if you're in a safe-ish area, the hunt part is actually okay. And if you're to the point where you can buy sanity pills, you can actually go pop some sanity pills, be at 100% sanity, and do the tarot cards, and then as long as you're pretty sure it's not the ghost that hunts you from a distance, like gets faster when you're far away or whatever, then you can just do the tarot cards, and it's okay if it hunts you because you can just hide well, you know? Da 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 da. Okay, it should be right up here. Now, it looked like it was possibly the room to the side of it. So, maybe right around this wall? There's a fire extinguisher. I feel like maybe it's in this room. Oh, that's a bathroom. Okay. I have been led astray. Maybe it was the room in front of it. It's kind of hard to tell on a map. Generator, generator, where is the generator? This is not working out, y'all. This room, maybe? These all are just like normal classrooms. I doubt it would be in a classroom. Maybe it's along the wall? No. Y'all. I'm so confused. Is it over here? No, this is another classroom. What is going on? Maybe I just need to learn how to read maps better, because I am not finding what I need to be finding. And my poor lady is going to go through so many deaths before I learn how to read a map. Okay, that's a water fountain. Hello? Where is the generator? I'm so confused and concerned and saddened inside. Alright, I might just have to look for the ghost room without having the ability to turn on lights or anything. Let's start downstairs in the dark. I liked it so much better when it was just under the stairs and you click that little button right there and you're good to go. Let's go back to the main room and start kind of going out from there. Do you hear like a weird breathing sound? I couldn't tell if that was the ghost following me or just like weirdness of the general area. I'm not sure. My sanity's great, actually. Probably just because it's such a big map. Oh, okay. So it's stairs, then the bathroom, then it's in that little room right there. Why don't you turn the corner on the door? Alright, change of plans again. We're just going to go straight to that room, turn on the generator, start from that room, and head out. So many changes of plans in such a short amount of time. We've been up for 1:30. We can play a couple more rounds. It is so dark in this place. Alright, we're gonna find the stairs, go up to that room so far away from the door, and then we're gonna actually be able to start looking for the ghost. Have any of you guys played the game Kenshi? I freaking love Kenshi. It's kind of like The Sims, but darker, and instead of controlling like 8 people, you can control like 200. Ah, sweet, sweet generator. Might as well check this room while we're in here. Anyways, it's like an open world game, but you can, I don't know, I think it's pretty fun. Build things, you can kill people, enslave people. You can't date people, but you can make them join your group. But it's like an end of the world game, so it's like The Sims if it was bigger, more world building, and dark. Like Apocalypse Sims. Alright, I don't think he's in any of these rooms. I'm not seeing a huge temperature drop. I haven't heard the ghost anywhere. Shimoke. Alright, I don't think he's over here. In fact, he's likely on the other side of the building, or I would have heard something by now. Ooh, I did not turn on that light. I did not turn on that light, doo-da, doo-da. I did not turn on that light, so I'm a little scared. So he could be in any of these rooms around here. Is it this room? No? Okay, temperature stayed the same. Most rooms that are the ghost rooms, they will get colder if the ghost is in there, but it might not be freezing temperatures is all. So I'm also just looking at the temperature in general to see if it's moving much. But I'll switch to EMF if he touches anything near me so I can check and see what EMF level it's at. Okay. It did get slightly cooler in here. And still dropping. Alright, I think this is the ghost room. Do you want to throw something so I can confirm this is the ghost room? Oh, I got something. I got something. And it's a 5! We have a winner. Thank you for your... Oh, did I see? Freezing temperatures! You're the best. I love you. We're gonna go now, but we will be back shortly, so, don't worry, we're not abandoning you. Alright. And it's right up from the stairs. That is super helpful. I wish I had sanity pills. I feel like it makes this game incredibly hard to not have sanity pills because you just die so much sooner. Oh, I don't want that light on. I want the this main light on. Where would that be? Would it be like right by the door? Maybe it's this one. Because then I can know immediately if he turns off the light or anything. So let's go check those out. So I have EMF 5 and freezing temperatures. Those are actually some of my favorite ones to get. So that is super helpful. So let's do EMF 5, freezing temperatures. Yeah, look, that narrowed it down to 4 people. I love that. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am, who are you? Sir, thank you, sir. So, what do we not need? Alright, we don't need ghost orbs. So, let's bring, the ultraviolet and ghost writing. Those are fairly easy. And then we don't have to talk to him yet. Bonus. What are we looking for again? Oh yeah, all these things that he wants me to die from. And my sanity is at 75, so we're actually doing great this time around, despite how long it took me to actually find the generator in the ghost room. And he hasn't even turned off the light, so what a guy. We're gonna give my person a moment to regain some sanity. I meant stamina. It'd be cool if you could just regain stamina. I mean sanity by just standing there, but... Why is Smokey written on so many different walls? La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee, la-da-da. Now, I hope my girl is wearing a Fitbit because she has been racing around the school so much. Alrighty. This main room. You shut the door a little bit, but it's fine. You even turned on the light for me. Here you do a book. Did you touch anything recently? Not yet, but maybe. So we'll just put that right there. I told you I'll be back, and I'll come back again. I don't want to keep wasting power because if you have too many lights on for too long, it's going to shut off the generator. And since the generator is nowhere near the ghost room, I don't really want to have to go turn it back on. So I'm only keeping on that main hallway light upstairs and the main hallway light that leads to outside, just because it lights up the biggest amount of area and makes it kind of easier to find my way around. Because my flashlight sucks. But, you know, for this being the high school round, playing it on solo, it's actually not going as bad as I thought it would go. Alright, the ghost is chilling right now. My sanity didn't change much. So, what else do we need? We need DOTS and Spirit Box. Okay, DOTS is so hard when you have these equipments because for whatever reason you can't set up the camera. Like, you can try to set it up, but it will only throw it kind of a thing, even if you're like on the floor ever since the update. So instead of bringing that, I'm just gonna, I don't need ghost orbs though. I'll just bring this little thing. It's just so hard to tell. Alright, we'll give him a moment to calm down. He looks a little upset. Maybe I've been gone for too long. He feels a little lonely. Excuse me. You know what? He's just gonna stick it too, so we'll just go in now. I'm sure he'll calm down once he sees me and knows he's not alone anymore. Maybe he was bullied in his past life and just wants a friend. We can provide that friendship. All we need to do is go in and stick a light in his eye and see if we can see him. Totally something normal that friends do with each other. What was his name again? I swear it was two really, really common first names. Oh, I remember the first one. Starts with an A, ends in a W. Should give it away. And then the second name, what, did you close this or did I close this? Hold on. Okay, maybe I closed it. Wow, that's dark. I never found the bone, but honestly, it could be anywhere. What was that? Did you touch this? Hold on, let's pick this up. Did you touch this door? No? What did you touch? I heard like a door sound. Are you not in this room anymore? I am a professional, so he can change rooms. Ah, this door's open! Don't tell me you changed rooms. I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends! Stay in this room, okay? Okay, he didn't write in the book, and he's had significant time alone with the book. I don't see him in the DOTS. Oh, we already got EMF 5 and freezing temperature, so can... please do something. I don't have the thing to talk to you, but give me a sign, please. Ooh, I did get an interaction photo. Throw a book. Give us a sign. Oh, I heard something. Where was it? Was it this? It wasn't. What was it? Was it this? I'm gonna run out of photos, sir. What was it? Alright, we're gonna give up. I don't see you on the DOTS. You didn't write in the book. So, it's probably the one thing I didn't bring, which is the ghost box. Can I come out? Okay, noted. Thank you. I appreciate you breathing in my ear, bestie. Everything's fine. We're just, having a little bit of, some relationship problems. We're gonna work it out, though. Alright, I think we need to start just guessing on ghosts and narrowing it down based off of what we've seen. Oh! Please? I can't believe he shut the door right as I got to it. That was so mean. We just got there. Why? Why do you do me like that? Okay. Okay, let's read these guys. Okay, Jin. Alright, this is the one that attacks if it feels threatened in its area. Shade, they're the ones that are super shy. I remember that one. Oni, they love to scare their victims. Well, consider me scared. But it says they often seen in physical form. I never once saw him in physical form, so I don't know about that. And then twins. Twins. Oh yeah, they like to attack at the same time and kind of like do different things. They might throw something while the phone rings, but they haven't really done that, so I'm leaning towards Jin or Shade. Shade is the super shy people. They're harder to find. I mean, it was kind of a big map, so I wouldn't say necessarily hard to find. They're not going to enter a hunt when people are nearby. I was really far away when he started the hunt. But that is ghost writing, and that book was in there for a long time, and he didn't write nothing. I did not try the spirit box. Who was that? The twins. Let's read Jin one more time. So Jins are extremely territorial. Shades are shy. Onis are seen in their physical form a lot, and twins alternate attacks. I don't want to guess Jin again, because we just had a Jin, but I feel like that's the most likely I don't know. Maybe it is a Shade. He's shy. He threw something in the room while I was in there, but he did wait to start the hunt until I was really far away. And it says the weakness, the ghost will not enter a hunt if there are people nearby. I was almost the farthest away I could have been when that hunt started, which is why it was so hard for him to find me. Even though I talked out loud, I tried to open the door multiple times. So maybe we should go with Shade. What one was Shade? Okay, Shade was ghostwriting. I guess the bro just didn't want to write to me. Let's see if we're right. I did get the picture of the music box. I didn't find the bone. Loading. I really hope it's a Shade. It was a...
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Did I get one of the signs wrong? He definitely had EMF 5, and he definitely had, sorry, he definitely had EMF 5, he definitely had freezing temperatures because the lights were still on, and I saw my breath. So Rager wasn't even one of the options. I'm very confused by that. I did escape a hunt! What does that mean? It crossed off saying I did not have a member escape a hunt. He started hunting. That's why that front door shut and locked and I couldn't open it back up. And that's why the lights were all flickering and stuff. See, there was a hunt. I didn't die. Ergo, I survived a hunt. Why didn't I get paid for that? I don't know. I don't get how it was that ghost type. It shouldn't have been that ghost type is what I'm saying, is because it was definitely over EMF 5 and it was definitely freezing temperatures. So I don't see how it could have possibly been a Reiju. I spent 13 minutes in the dark. Alright, I have time for Uno Mas game. I didn't die. We're just gonna have that be our standard for whether or not it went well, as if I died. I didn't die, so we're gonna count it as a win. And you know what? Since it's our last game of the day, I'm gonna go with one of the smaller houses so we don't keep getting those massive ones that take forever to find anything. So let's go with Ridgeville Court. This building has a real history of death. Who sold this building to claim its next victims? Tip, use the truck screens to help locate the ghost. That's only really helpful if you have things like the motion sensor set up, because then it can like ping where the ghost is if they pass over the motion sensor. But alright, let's do a nice, quick, and easy one for our last one. Get the ghost type right off the bat.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting
Okay,
the
flashlight, EMF, and...
here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed
you summoned it? This is your own fault.
We don't know what it's capable of.
Alright, Maria Brock. Get an average sanity below 25, find evidence of paranormal activity with the EMF reader, and have a member witness a ghost event. Okay, the bottom two should be fairly easy. The sanity one, we tried that. Oh, we did get it once. We got it once, so clearly we're professionals here. Alright, well, looks like we have one camera. Dang it. Well, this should be a smaller house. Oh, cute. It's like they knew I was coming. Ooh, I think I remember liking this house. Yes, this is probably one of my favorite houses, actually. And if I remember right, I'm fairly certain the generator's down in the basement. Oh, here's the cursed object, so I should remember that and go take a photo of it the moment I get my camera. What? Oh, the generator might be in the garage. You know, there's a chance it switches every single time. Oh, I found it. Woo! Alright. So, we don't have freezing temperatures down here, but we do have some nice places to hide if I ever remember to actually hide when I'm being hunted. Most of the time I just run to the nearest corner and cry, but you know, maybe this will be the game that's different and I actually remember to go hide somewhere. The only thing that I don't like about this particular map is that they could be upstairs. The upstairs is not very fun, but ooh, I heard something. Could just be the house creaking. Anyways, upstairs is boring. I think there's not a lot to it, and the downstairs is a lot more fun. You can play the piano. The ghost might even play the piano, and I don't know. I like when they throw stuff in the kitchen or whatever. And there's also these rooms over here, so it just feels kind of like cheap when it's in the upstairs. But anytime it's on the bottom floor, I love it. Temperature isn't really changing much. Also, this would just be the cutest house to own. I mean, you got your master bedroom right here, which has like your little walk-in closet and a bathroom. It's like on its own side of the house, so it's all nice and chill. It's got upstairs of bedrooms, it's got a basement, extra bathrooms. This just seems like the perfect layout of a legitimate house. Okay, temperature looks like it's dropping slightly, and then it raised a little more when I entered this room. So there's a chance it's a hallway ghost. Temperature is dropping. Temperature dropping, and freezing temperature, and he turned on that. Let's check it. Nothing? You just turned it on. Alright, we're getting like a solid 3. 2 and 3. So, definitely not EMF 5. We'll turn that off because it's kind of annoying. Thank you, and I will be back. So, unfortunately, it is an upstairs ghost. Let's turn on this hall light just so we can tell if he turns it off. Oh, not that one. This one. Alright. Now, I'm really concerned and confused why it was a Reiju. So before I put in the actual specifications of this ghost, I'm gonna look and see what a Reiju was to see why that one possibly could have been at last game. Reiju. EMF 5, ghost orbs, and DOTS. So it's saying I didn't actually get freezing temperatures, but the lights were on the whole time, which means the generator was working, and I saw freezing temperatures. So I think that might have been a bug, because it definitely had freezing temperatures. I mean, it makes sense that it was a Reiju beside that, because they like electrical... They like electrical currents! He might have been the one making the lights be on to make it look like he didn't turn off the generator. The generator might have been off. And that's why it was cold. Okay. I concede. Alright, freezing temperatures. It was not an EMF 5, so we're just going to cross that off because he seemed weak. Yeah, oh! I can't believe that. It made it so he was checked off the evidence list. I feel like he's like, he manipulated me. Alright, so at least freezing temperatures and not EMF 5 does narrow it down a decent amount. Let's check for probably ultraviolet and ghost riding. I just feel like those ones are really easy to put down. And I really want to see ghost writing. Yes, he tricked us! He was a saboteur! He, like, he took himself off the suspect list. Ooh. We got some music going on for us. Thank you, ghost. Ooh. A little bit of creepy music, but... Thank you! We'll just turn that off. Just checking again. Yep, you're just getting a 3, so... Not EMF 5. Let's throw this in here. Did you just touch that door? Did you touch it? I don't think you touched it. Well, I'll be back, soon. You just have a great time. Was that like clown music? Kind of felt like clown or circus music that he was playing for us. But, you know, I appreciate it. Keep me jumping a little bit. So, we'll leave those 2 things in there for a little bit while he gets his, ghost angers out. My sanity is doing fine, so let's bring a spirit box. And you know what? While my sanity's fine, let's go take a picture of that cursed object downstairs and do a quick glance around and see if we can see the bone, just because I could really use the extra money and experience so I can finally get some better equipment, because I'm getting a little sick of the equipment that I have, especially the thermometer. You guys, if you haven't seen the thermometer that is like the upgraded version, it is so much better. Like it just straight up tells you the number. Okay, that one counted. And I always keep it in Celsius because even though I'm an American, Celsius, it's easy to tell if it goes below freezing because then it just gotta go below 0. Wow, the bone is right next to it? That is so sweet and considerate. What a nice guy. Well, I'll go upstairs and talk to him since he's just helping me out. Unlike the last ghost that tricked us, this one actually wants to be our friend. So let's go talk to our little ghost buddy. No music this time, that's a little sad. We'll give you the camera. Oh, thanks. I was kind of joking, but I appreciate it. Interaction. We'll turn that off. What'd you throw? We'll check it again, but I don't think. Oh, we got up to a 4. Walked into a curtain. 4. We're just staying around a 4. Oh, you touched the door. What'd you do? Okay. So I really don't think it's EMF 5, but since you touched the door again, still no fingerprints. So I really don't think it's a fingerprint ghost because that's a lot of times checking it. Alright, well, I'll be back. I don't really know what he's supposed to do anymore if he's not going to write in that. I guess I gotta go grab more stuff. The bone must have been used in the summoning, yes. Maybe it was the sacrifice. They did say that this one came about because they summoned the ghost. So maybe they killed somebody who lived in the house, sacrificed them to the little thing, and that summoned the ghost that is now killing all the people. So, let's see what we got. He hasn't written. I really don't think it's fingerprints because I've given him a bajillion options to give fingerprints and still nothing. So let's grab the DOTS and the, oh, I forgot to, no, I forgot to leave this up there. I only have such limited amount of inventory slots. That is so sad. Okay, it's fine. We'll go back up. We'll look around for ghost orbs. I'll talk to the ghost. Oh, what was my sanity? Do you remember? Did I even look at it? Alright, my sanity is at 65. And demon is not an option. I'm gonna guess just a random one, just in case. So I think I should be fine to run in, talk to it, look for ghost orbs, and get out. But I probably shouldn't go again in after that. Wow, he's moving a ton of stuff. So that should definitely play into us figuring out what kind of ghost it is. Alright, turn that off for a second. I do not see any ghost orbs. Okay. Are you there? What's your name? How old are you? Where are you? Not a chatter. Still hasn't written. No ghost orbs. What are you? I'm so confused. I'll check this again. Huh. Alright. Ugh. Okay, 1 second. I'll check that. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna just... I don't like that. Ah, she's singing Ring Around the Rosies while crawling on the floor towards me. Isn't this a guy? Or maybe this... No, the last one was Andrew. Who is this one? Is this Marie? Maybe? Yeah, Maria Brock. She's a crawling ghost who likes to sing nursery rhymes, who doesn't like to write in the dang book. She didn't respond to me, but I didn't ask her too many questions. I didn't see ghost orbs. Oh, they both are ghost orbs. Okay. I find that very odd. I really didn't see any ghost orbs. Alright, let's read these 2 options that I have left, just in case, and just make like an educated guess. Because if I go back in with the sanity below 50, I'll die. So, Yuri and Henri. Henri? What is it? Henrio! Okay, I'm like, no way his name is Henri. The Henrio is often referred to as the wrathful spirit. It steals souls from its dying victims' bodies to seek revenge. This ghost has been known to fear any form of fire and will do anything to be far away from it. I didn't bring fire. Strength. Extinguishing a flame can cause an Henrio to attack. Weakness. When threatened, this ghost will be less likely to hunt. So if we put up a ton of flames, we'd be safe as long as we don't blow them out. But I don't have flames. And then a Yuri. Yuri? A Yuri is a ghost that has returned to the physical world, usually for the purpose of revenge or hatred. Well, he was summoned, so hard to say there. Yuris have been known to have a stronger effect on people's sanity. I don't know about that. Smudging a Yuri's place of death will temporarily trap it. Okay, so maybe I was wrong, because I really didn't see spirit orbs, and that I'd have to have it for either of those. So I'm gonna uncheck the ones I crossed off. No way it's a demon. There's just no way, because he would have killed me. There's a chance it's the twins or the mimic, because a lot of stuff was being thrown around. And so that kind of takes out shade, because they're so scared of people. So let's look again at the twins or the mimic and see what they have. The twins. These ghosts have been reported to mimic each other's actions. They alternate their attacks to confuse their prey. Strength. Either twin can be angered and initiate an attack on their prey. Weakness. The twins will often interact with the environment at the same time. Okay, I've fought a lot of twins in the past. I feel like it's a very common one that I get. And they interact a ton. Now this guy, he was turning on the radio, he was shutting the door, he was throwing things around the room. So I feel like twins is highly likely. But the problem is you need an EMF 5 for that. And the guy, like, I checked his thing several times. It went up to a 4 once, but most of the time it was between a 2 and a 3. So I really feel like it's not EMF 5. But let's look at some of the other options. The Mimic. The Mimic is an elusive, mysterious, copycat ghost that mirrors traits and behaviors from others, including other ghost types. We're unsure what this ghost is capable of, be careful, and several have noticed ghost orbs. I still haven't seen ghost orbs. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna cross off EMF 5. I just really feel like it can't be that one. And I didn't see ghost orbs. I looked and I looked and I looked, which means it might be a Moroi. Let's look at a Moroi. I don't totally remember that name. Moroi have risen from the grave to drain energy from the living. They have been known to place curses on their victims, curing only by antidotes or by moving very far away. Okay. I don't think that I have been drained energy. Strength. The weaker their victims, the stronger the morale becomes. Weakness. The morale suffer from hyperemosa, weakening them for longer periods of time. Okay, I have never fought that ghost ever, and I have no clue what that is. I'm so confused. Let's look at Revenant. Violent ghosts attacks indiscriminately. Their speed can be deceiving as they are slow when dormant. However, as soon as they can hunt, they move incredibly fast. We haven't had a hunt. But when it yelled, like when it started singing in my ear, it was moving kind of fast. Strength, a revenant will travel at significantly faster speed when hunting their prey. Weakness, hiding from a revenant will only cause it to move very slowly. We're gonna go with Moroni. I've never fought that ghost before, so I don't have much experience with it. But I also feel like it could be the twins. The problem is I checked EMF so many times. Alright, we'll go with twins. It's either twins or Moroni, and if it's none of the above, I'm gonna be confused. La da 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 da. Could it be a mimic? It could be a mimic. They like to mimic other people, so it could be just like the twins of throwing things around. It was a Yuri.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
I guess it was one of the options, but not one of the ones I thought it was. I wish there was a way you could like click on it and see again like what it was. Ooh, but I did make 295 money and experience even though I got the wrong ghost type. Oh, because I finished the daily quest. That's fun. Okay, he never hunted, so that was nice. I was hoping in the details it would say... Yeah, objects moved, 12. Objects used, 11. Doors moved, 14. Interactions, 1? Oh wait, no, interactions 37. I just can't read across. Events 1, hunts 0. Okay, well. Dang it, is there a way to check your journal? You can, okay. So, what was it? It was a Yuri. A Yuri. Okay. Look at Yuri. Why was it a Yuri? Okay, so that was Ghost Orb, Freezing Temperature, and DOTS. Alright, we didn't even check the DOTS, so that one's fine. But I looked and looked and looked for a Ghost Orb. Like, you saw, like, in that little green screen, it is very obvious when there's Ghost Orbs. They're like little white balls that float around. There's usually like 6 of them. That you can only see in that little camera, and I looked all around that room twice, maybe it was even 3 times, and there was not a single ghost orb. It was freezing, and I didn't check DOTS, so that's fine. They have a strong effect on people's sanity. I didn't super notice a strong effect on people's sanity. It seemed kind of like the same sanity reduction that I normally have when I'm playing, so I don't totally get that part of it. But let's see what level I am now. I'm level 12. No, I'm level 7. I can read. I have a prestige badge. What does that even mean? Let's see. So, I'm level 7. Once I'm level 8, I can unlock... It is so dark, I can't even tell what that says. And then level 9, I get salt. I wish I could see these pictures better. I really just want to know when I get the better equipment. Okay, the number 1 better equipment that I really want is the temperature gauge. And the flashlight. The flashlight is so bad. Maybe that's the one on level 8. I would love the better flashlight. They called it like the strong flashlight before. But oh my gosh, that is so much better.